Hey guys, Gossip and Reactions Marie's take. Again, I'm going to read this story for you. I had my assistant give you a glance of this young lady went on a honeymoon by herself because her husband and her could not agree on where to go. Again, I don't know how can she call it honeymoon after going there alone. And before you got married with this man, did you guys discuss on the place where you would like to go after you get married? This is supposed to be a happy time for both of you guys. Get to know each other, get to have some fun sexually, get to explore the world together after you become Mrs. and Mr. So for you to call that honeymoon after you go there by yourself, it's a shame, number one. And number two, I can smell trouble. I can see a divorce in the near future. If you cannot agree now on where to go on your honeymoon, what else are you going to be fighting about? The finance, the name of the kids, how many kids to have, that kind of job, what kind of job to do, stay at home mom. It's so many other major things you can be disagree on. Little place to go honeymoon is nothing compared to real life stuff. So if you cannot agree on that, why did you get married? Why did you decide to say I do to somebody you cannot compromise with? It's just ridiculous. I could not believe it. I said I had to bring this story to you guys. So anyhow, this is what it says. I went on my honeymoon alone after my husband and I could not agree where to go. Red flag, red flag. That means you are not married, you're still single. We have the rest of our lives to travel together. My husband and I have the rest of our lifetime to travel together. We had also struggled to settle on a destination for our honeymoon. While I yearn for a European adventure, he imagined basking in the sun at a Caribbean all-inclusive resort. I knew that if I waited around for us to finally compromise on a location, I'd feel resentful down the road. Given what we don't have any kids yet, it felt like the perfect time for me to finally leave the US and explore another part of the world. Plus, he's right in the middle of a job transition. I am far more willing and eager to travel than he is. Selfish, selfish. You're given a reason why you choose to go alone. This is supposed to be for us because that's why they call it honeymoon, a celebration of being united together and wake up in the sunset. Wake up wherever you wake up next to each other and put it on him like he's never had it before. Have some great time. Create some memories, because after you have kids, you would not be able to be going in those places after 20 years, 15 years, probably after the kids grown, college, whatever. But you just got married. And sometimes the woman conceive kids during their honeymoon time. Because it's supposed to be a special time, a special connection for you guys both. I feel like she's so selfish to decide to go alone. Vienna seemed like a no-brainer destination for my solo moon. Yeah, that's what you should have called it, solo moon, for several reasons. Firstly, it's incredibly safe. In fact, Australia is the fifth highest country on the global peace index, while measure the level of societal safety and security. Considering that I would be traveling without my partner and that I am a woman, this was important to me. Vienna is also known for its legendary coffee house culture, impressive local wineries, and rich musical history, all major draws for me as a late lover, wine enthusiast, and professional musician. Although I spent less than a week in Vienna, my travels proved more transformative than I ever could have imagined. Did you guys hear anything about, although I miss my husband, although he should have been with me? Nothing. She's very selfish. Yeah, I'm telling you. It doesn't sound right. Seriously. I reinforced my independence. Marriage means merging lives with someone else in numerous ways. You share assets, you share debts, you may even share a last name. While I found this beautiful, or I wouldn't have said I do, a part of me still clamored to prove that I am a separate being. My travels did just that. My international travels definitely came with some hurdles, including a stressful layover in Paris where I had to quit, literally sprang through the airport, hustle through securities and customs, and even hop on a train just to get to my gate. But overcoming these hurdles gave me a renewed sense of self-assurance. It still sounds selfish to me. She still did not mention the husband. On my third day in Vienna, I casually navigate the bustling shopping neighborhood, godliness, coldness quartier. I stumble on the perfect cafe for a crave-worthy cappuccino, found the authentic Austrian sweater boutique I've been searching for, and located a candy shop for some sweet Viennese souvenir. This feat was all the more satisfying because I managed it all on my own. Okay, I'm not sure why she sounds so childish. Everything, I did this, I did that. Oh, I'm independent. I'm still one person. Yeah, I'm married, but this and that. Stop bragging on how independent you are. You're a selfish person. You only think about your happiness. You did not mention your husband once in the story. What kind of ridiculous is that? We connected with forgotten passions. Traveling with a partner certainly has lots of perks. One of the downsides, though, is that you do often need to compromise on your itinerary. My husband couldn't care less about museums, for example, and I'd rather not drag him through an exhibit he is completely uninterested in, so I usually skip the altogether since he doesn't drink anymore. It doesn't make sense for us to visit a brewery or winery while on vacation. Likewise, to his dismay, we rarely go scuba diving and parachuting since I am not exactly an adventure sports enthusiast. Again, it seems like this woman married the wrong person. If you cannot get your crap together to please your husband, to be patient and wait for him until he does his transition in the workplace, to be able to be free to go where you need to be in your honeymoon. You call it honeymoon because it's a special moment for both of you guys. It's all about her, me, and it is unfortunate. So I toured the Sigmund Freud Museum, where I learned more about the founder of psychoanalysis, a fascinating experience as a writer who frequently covers mental health. I also fully indulged my love of wine while in Vienna, even discovering some new varietals I never have the chance to try in America. For example, I sampled Stern, a very young wine available during the fall harvest season that's fizzy, fruity, and downright dangerously easy to drink. Okay, this woman, it's all about her. Like I said in the beginning, I can smell the divorce coming. I can see these two married to each other. I don't know how they end up together. They have nothing in common. And she's smiling. And if you wonder what race, of course, with all the respect, she's a white young lady. And I don't know how she pulled that off to just get married with somebody and they allow you to go, I mean, on your solo moon by yourself. It just doesn't make sense to me. And what an opportunity being waste to get to know each other more, to get to, have some great time in the bedroom. This is the first time you becoming husband and wife. But one thing I heard, Caucasian is not into love making like that. I'm not sure. If you are a white person, Caucasian, let me know if it's true. I heard they sleep in different room. They kind of like business partners. They're not into the humping. I don't get it. If you're married to somebody, you gotta have some kind of love making. You gotta have some kind of action. Somehow they said it's kind of like a business partner thing. They sleep in different rooms, and probably once a week they might do the deeds. In our culture, I can speak for myself. If you are attractive to the person, if you have some kind of chemistry with this person, two of us in the house, something gotta happen. When it comes to Caribbean, when it comes to Latin guys or women, you gotta get it going. And it's different for different culture, different people. Again, let me know how you feel. May God bless you. In my opinion, I can see this marriage is not going to last because she did not put all herself into her husband to please him, to make sure that's what he wants. It's all about her, me, 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 me. Selfish. Subscribe. Let me know how you feel. Bye.